Welcome back. College campuses have been the setting for some recent outbreaks of the coronavirus, as you know, with administrators cracking down on parties and even sending some students back home.
But what about those students who never moved back on campus? It turns out remote learning has some perks for some. NBC's Carl Nasman has more. Carl, good morning.
Good morning. Yeah, I mean, universities nationwide, they are now, for the most part, back in session, but that does not mean that all students are back on campus. I mean, you touched on it, that traditional college life, really the pandemic is affecting that, and it's pushing a lot of classes online. So some students this fall are opting to take their studies off campus, and I mean, way off campus. Trading the dorm room for the beach or the open road. It sounds like a college kid's dream, but this year, not as crazy as it sounds.
Silver Valley Road.
With many schools around the globe going remote, college students can study from just about anywhere, and some are taking remote learning to the extreme. Thomas Finnerty is one of 6 Villanova students who should be starting their senior year back in Pennsylvania. Instead, they're studying together in Colorado, part of a weeks-long cross-country road trip.
We're getting an opportunity to see parts of the country we probably would never other see.
Other students are going tropical. These 4 from Yale spending the semester at an Airbnb in Barbados, just steps from the waves.
So this is the beach that we come to on our sunset breaks.
But they say it's not a vacation. They're studying and attending lectures online like their classmates. Just try telling your parents that. Raise your hand if, when you first told your parents about this trip, they were a little bit skeptical.
Oh yeah, there was some convincing, definitely.
Part of the selling point, safety, with tens of thousands of cases of COVID-19 on campuses nationwide. In Barbados, less than 200 all year.
The best thing about being here is the flexibility of being able to go out and not feel as if your life is at risk.
These students are saving money too, with the cost of renting a vacation house comparable or even cheaper than living on campus. And there's also something money can't buy.
They want to enjoy the outdoors and have a college experience. We trust them, and I think the truth will come through when they make the dean's list.
Yeah, no pressure, the dean's list. Thanks for that, Dad. You know, it was interesting speaking to these students. Despite these beautiful locations where they're studying right now, most of them, if not all of them, said they actually do miss that campus life, and they can't wait to get back on campus as soon as next semester, as long as it is safe. And of course, that is still the big question. Guys?
Hey, Carl, thanks for that. Dylan, can you imagine trying to convince your parents, hey, I'm going to do the Hawaii mini course?
Yeah, I don't think so. I was lucky to be able to afford a can of soup in college, too. But
Yeah,
New Brunswick,
exactly.
New Jersey, at Rutgers, that looks a lot different than Barbados.
Yeah, maybe we can all have our backdrops as the beach. Not a bad idea.